Good morning everyone and welcome back to our second English video. Today's video is going to talk about English traditions and manners. For example, we are going to talk about how to spend the weekend or in a very English way or different manners English people really value. So,
enjoy the video and let's start.
On a Friday afternoon, after finishing work at your 9-to-5 job, the weekend is finally about to start. People are heading home. Though many people spend Friday night out at a pub, chatting with friends, taking a few beers, the actual weekend just starts on Saturday morning. Or should I better say Saturday lunchtime? Let me show you. That's what a typical English morning looks like. After a busy week, you have to catch up some precious hours of sleeping. And English people really enjoy staying in bed long in the mornings. And already Shakespeare knew the importance of sleep when he wrote this poem. Weary with toil, I haste to my bed. The dear repose of limbs with travel tired, but then begins a journey in my head to work my mind when body's work's expired. So let's better not disturb the sleeping. After finally getting up in the morning, it needs a good, full English breakfast to make it a typical English weekend. As the English get up late in the morning, they take a huge breakfast and have only a small sandwich for lunch later.
English breakfast consists in at least 2 eggs, which can be fried or scrambled, also small sausages, baked beans, which are red beans in a tomato sauce, and also a special English ham they call bacon. Sometimes also you can do something with roasted tomatoes. So let's have breakfast. After an English breakfast, you are very full, but full of energy to go outside and have some English activities. So let's go.
On a weekend with lovely weather like today, English people enjoy going out and meeting with their friends or family. And as Britons are quite proud of the traditional sports, it is typical to meet together and watch a horse race or cricket match together. But remember that politeness is highly valued in England. So if on such an event you accidentally bump into somebody, remember to excuse yourself right away. Pardon me.
Even if you don't enjoy sports, there are other activities you can do to spend the weekend in the English way. For instance, you can do a very typical English picnic. In England, people love to prepare some food for snacking. Grab some drinks and a blanket to sit on and just go to one of the many English parks and have a picnic with friends.
Though having a picnic is quite a traditional thing in England, there is no tradition as important as British tea time. England has one of the highest consumptions of tea worldwide. And taking the 5 o'clock tea is quite a ceremony in England. So there are also a few things that foreigners can do wrong. Let's better see what a typical tea time looks like.
It's 5 o'clock. In Britain, it's very common to see British people at this time of the day having a tea because it's tea time. So it is quite a tradition here. So we think it's very important to look a little bit closer to this activity. So let's check it out. So Emma, I feel like having a snack. Do you want to head to a tea room?
Yeah, sounds like a lovely idea.
Okay.
Tea rooms are quite famous places in England. They are places similar to a cafe, where you can enjoy a very good cup of English tea and also have a small snack, like a cake or a sandwich with it. Apart from the talking, tea rooms are mostly quiet places, but very lovely indeed to go. So, let's head to your tea room. Let's go!
So when you go to a tea room, the clothes are very important. Maybe it's better not to wear jackets or sports clothes, but appropriate clothes like blouses or maybe dresses.
When sitting at your table in the tea room, you will inevitably start a conversation with the people you're with in the tea room. If you're going with close friends, it's absolutely no problem, because you will have enough topics to talk about. When you go with people you don't know so well, however, try to avoid topics that could make your fellows feel uncomfortable. Maybe rather talk about superficial topics, like the weather outside, what the people do for living, or what activities they like. Okay, should we check the menu?
Yeah, of course.
Let's see what they have.
At some point, the waiter will come and ask you what do you want for eating or drinking. So it's a good idea to check the menu.
I think I'll maybe have a coffee. What do you think?
Having coffee in a tea house, it will be an English nightmare. So please, British people are very proud of their black teas. So let's try to drink some of those teas. I think it's good, but what do you think about trying Earl Grey with carrot cake?
Earl Grey with carrot cake. That sounds tasty. Maybe I'll go for that.
Yeah, and I'll try the cream tea.
Okay, let's order.
Yeah.
Though in tea rooms you will always find a great variety of cakes or maybe some sandwiches, most known among English people is the so-called cream tea. Cream tea consists of a good cup of English black tea, accompanied by the so-called scones. Scones is a kind of cake that looks similar to rolls, but the British people eat it with a lot of clotted cream, which is similar to butter, and some nice fruit jam, like raspberry or strawberry jam on top. So enjoy it and try it.
Also, you will find very different the teacups. They are not the big cups we are used to, but really small and flat. This is because Britons really celebrate the tea and they really want to appreciate it in small sips.
So, let's enjoy the tea.
Enjoy!
Have you seen the restaurant over there?
Oh yeah, amazing!
The cake is fabulous.
Is it apple cake?
Yes, apple cake. Do you like it?
I love it!
Oh, perfect. Do you want some more tea maybe? So how is your niece?
Maria? Oh wow, she's so bad. So this is the ending of our small video about cultural essentials from England. We hope you like it.
We hope you know now what to do and how to behave on your next trip to England, or how to spend your next weekend like a real Englishman or Englishwoman. So see you for the next video.
Bye bye!